What's going on? It's Justeeni here. There's one thing standing between me and a chance to go to Sweden to compete in the World Championship, and it is the face-offs. There are 12 players that managed to get here, one for each tribe. I am using Zabasi in this one, that's what I qualified with, and I have to prove myself in this one tournament where half of people will get eliminated. If you lose 2 sets, you're out. If you win 2 sets, you're in. Those are the rules. Each set is a best of 3. All these are going to be on small lakes, and host it is going to alternate each game. I'm hosting this first game, and my opponent, you guys may recognize, Michko, extremely strong player, very good Yadek player as well. I was very nervous going into this one because I knew he was a very strong opponent. And looking at the spawn already, it's not looking good, but, you know, looks can be deceiving. So let's get right into things. So I decided to expand where I see the farms, and not looking the greatest, but I decided to go construction anyway, because I do have this nice like level 4 windmill if I want to take this. Or if you do the math here, I can like upgrade and then place a windmill here. If I get just one lighthouse, I can border growth capital, something like that. Like, I do have some things that I can do with the construction, so I decided to get it just in case. I also meet the opponent, go riding. I'm really worried that I'm going to get kicked off this village because it's Yadek, they can do that. But I luckily get away with it. My cities are very underdeveloped, but I have all the tech I need. I get a road ruin, which is amazing here. And now I can finally see what's up. And I'm also hoping to grab a lighthouse, which I do. That's going to upgrade my capital. And now I can upgrade this city as well. So we're both kind of developing. It's pretty tough for him to attack into me because he just has warriors, but it's also pretty tough for me to attack into his warriors. So I just try to get some more vision. And it's a little unclear what to do here. I have construction, but I have yet to place a windmill yet. And they're trying to advance with these warriors. It's a little scary, but I'm kind of just fine. I can just take out his warriors. I'm not taking out this 5 HP. It's just not worth it because I'd lose a 10 HP warrior. I just wanted to take out the free warrior that I could get. They border growth. We're both kind of recognizing it's time to play greedy. I place my windmill down, and it's just enough for a giant. And then I can use Park of Fortune here. And then that's going to border growth. This border growth is going to be really, really nice. And now Yadek following with a giant of their own. But these warriors, these are kind of just free kills for me. So I'm happy to take these. Now organization to get a giant. I just kind of need to stave off this pressure. And then my plan is I'm already 1 tech away from trade, so I might as well go for that. And I find a ruin, which is really nice. And yeah, I have 2 giants on defense. Everything's looking pretty nice so far. Now trade. Everything is kind of going to plan. I'm able to get 2 really nice windmills. Or 2 nice markets. I have a market here as well, but I am also considering this is only a level 3 market, but it is a level 4 windmill. And so I have to consider, do I want basically a giant, or do I want 3 star per turn? What's going to be more valuable here? I mean, when you kind of think about it that way, it becomes a little more obvious because getting the giant also gives you star per turn, so I'm not going to get a market here, and you'll kind of see. Yeah. I'm exploring up here with the warrior. Free Spirit Ruin's pretty nice. I can get knights, but Michko has a lot of giants, so it's not that effective. I decided to go in the water first. And yeah, you see I have just enough stars. I could get a market. I don't want to, though. And look at this, just 3 giants all in the line, pressuring the city. I get sailing, though. I'm just going on the water, because this is what I think is most important. And they back off this giant, you know. They kind of allowed that trade to happen. They know that they can just heal it. Now my giant is being pressured once again. Now I go chivalry. And I managed to get this city up here, this warrior that was exploring, Took this really long hero's journey all the way here. And this warrior is going to be extremely important. And now once again, the giant there I can weaken. I get a knight ready for potential chain. They have 4 giants and now defenders as well. They push the defender, by the way, so they have a giant here too. And they just set up their first markets. Very low level to start, but they might have some markets in the background as well. So there is no guarantee that I'm up in economy. In fact, it's pretty likely I might actually end up down in economy in the long term because these market spots are going to eventually be stronger than me. So I recognize here the main thing this game, the most important thing, is going to be water control. I have to control this lake. If I cannot get control of this lake, I'm probably going to be in a losing position. But I do have some things going for me. I'm in the water first. That's nice. And I get this explorer. It grabs a lighthouse. This is a very important lighthouse. That's the last one for Eye of God. And sure enough, I was right about the markets. 2 very good markets here. Not like really, really good, but they are pretty solid nonetheless. Especially considering I'm missing markets on 2 of my cities. I'm able to chain here, prevent this rune from being taken, get a giant, and now I get the windmill here. And yeah, I'm able to stave this defender off, from doing anything. And this giant's going to go in the water. That's going to be a little bit scary. Yeah, Michiko just has so many giants here. And the markets are just getting developed. There's another giant, more market development. Ego-wise, I am most certainly down. I'm down not only in markets, I'm down... Sorry, I only have 2 markets. I said I was missing 2 markets. I'm going to be missing 3 markets, actually. Michiko's 4 markets. Only missing 1. Whereas I only have 2 markets. But I am able to get some giants, and I'm prioritizing the water very heavily. I go for border growth here because this gets me another giant and some more port spots. And you can kind of see a play down here. I'll go back. So at the start of the turn, I move this rider here because I see that this knight is blocking the warrior. But I realized later I actually miscalculated because I need to disband this knight because I need to be able to get a giant here this turn. If I don't get this giant this turn, it's going to be really rough because Michiko's about to get a bunch of giants in the water, so I need to control this water as soon as possible. So I have to give up this ruin, acknowledge this blunder, and just deal with it. So, a little unfortunate there, but hopefully it doesn't cost me the game. And now, trying to shuttle a ton of units in the water. Tons of giants. They're just healing though. I've got ramming. I'm splashing, taking out this warriors. It's strategy now. And yeah, Michiko's really just trying to get in the water now with aquatism too. But I'm able to get tons of splash value. I think this was possibly a little miscalculated. Was there a way to avoid this? I guess not really. But he does give me a ton of Juggernaut value. And I'm gladly going to take advantage. Look at all this splash value. This is just going to be absolutely amazing for me. Now navigation and aquatism. And everything he's sent in the water is just gone, pretty much. But there's another giant in the water. I can't take that out immediately. And my Juggernauts are starting to get weak. A bunch more giants are about to show up. Another giant there. But once again, tons of splash value for my Juggernauts. And I've just kind of destroyed everything once again, except for this Juggernaut here. But I get a rammer. I've got this warrior here in the water as well. I'm weakening this giant. In fact, actually, I can take it out with my riders, putting those to use. Just kind of trading off. And then now I get another defender, another giant. Just more water control. And yeah, even more in the water. Another giant. I don't even know how many giants Yadek has made at this point, but it's kind of insane. And a catapult back here also. Yadak has really crazy eco in addition to spamming all these giants, so he's trying to do anything he can to just get on the water. And if I give him enough time, it will inevitably happen. He's got a bunch of giants, and he's going to have catapults, which will actually help him fight back. Even if he's not getting in the water, he's going to create some sort of standstill, and it's going to be really annoying to try and win, because he does have ways of like trying to break through on land as well. So I get a bomber, and I'm going to just start attacking, going all in. When these giants land, they cannot go back in the water. So this attack has to work, or else I've just wasted 2 giants. But I'm confident in this attack. Surely it works. Get another giant here. Again, just so much naval dominance here. I have to stop all these juggernauts somehow. And now we see this catapult marching up. More splash, but they can't defend the city. And now I get another bomber splash, send the next giant in, and I've just kind of destroyed all of his giants. I mean, he still has a ton left, but I'm taking the city now, and Michiko resigns. Despite him having an economy advantage, I'm able to get in the water first, and that proves to be decisive. So I'm up 1-0, and now on to the next match. Alright, game 2. Not hosting this time, but my spawn looks really good. I've got 3 farms, 3 forests. Right away, do a little math on the table. I've got 2, 4, 6, plus the windmill, 8, except that could be a level 4 windmill, so that might actually be 10 pop, plus the lighthouse. I have a giant in my capital if I go construction, so I'm seeing the plan already. All this practice paying off. And sure enough, there's a level 4 windmill. And I go construction immediately. I've been loving this triple warrior opening into construction, because the third warrior can either get a lighthouse or expand a different direction, and now I get a really quick upgrade. My economy is looking amazing. I go explorer. I've been loving this as well with the new explorers. Just go and explore in your second city, especially if it's near the middle. And this proves to be such a useful explorer. Not only grabbing me this lighthouse, so then now with just a level 3 windmill, no longer needing to burn those forests. Just level 3 windmill plus farm, that's a giant already. Not only that, but seeing the shape of this map, I know exactly how this game is going to play out. Michiko spawned over here somewhere, based on the terrain, that's my guess. And this lake is going to be the deciding factor of the game. That is going to decide the entire game. Who controls this lake? If I control it, I win. If the opponent controls it, they win. So I need to control that lake. Sure enough, I meet the opponent with the explorer too. And that actually allows me to get a turn 5 giant, thanks to the meeting stars. Insane stuff. And I'm able to capture this village as well, but I'm not using my Park of Fortune. I'm saving it. What am I saving Park of Fortune for? You might be able to guess. There is a city that can really make some good use of it. So I go fishing, hunting, and I did the math here. I'm not gonna like write it all out, but trust me on this. I'm getting 2 giants in this city. That's right, 2 giants in this city, because I saved Park of Fortune. And I had to do that math when I got the giant initially, to like see if this was actually worth doing, and it is. But Michiko's in the water first. He knew the water was going to be important, probably because he's the one that's getting laked here. And I just need to hold him in this little box here. But with my early giants, surely I can do it. Michiko's got rammers though. He's fighting back. Got a lot of rafts on the water. I can take out this rammer. Another giant. And you can see I'm really close to getting another giant already. This Juggernaut's getting really badly damaged though. But I'm able to do a nice play here, pushing this warrior, and it's going to push south. So then once Yadak takes this village, I'm going to be able to swoop in, take it, and if I use this Juggernaut to block, they can't unsiege. And I keep it. And yeah, just make some more warriors. Now this Juggernaut's under fire. I just need to get something in the water though. But now I see a level 4 city. I really need to get some sort of foothold here. These Juggernauts need to make it work. So now I go sailing, take this, block, There's no chance of him taking this city back, so I'm doing a good job holding him off the water. I'm trying to threaten to get another raft here. There goes the giant there. I've got 2 really injured giants, but 1 full HP, and now I'm gaining that control over the water that I need. I'm developing my economy even more. My economy is looking really, really nice because I've been using juggernauts to try and control the water, and now I can place another port, send this one in. I've got 3 ports over here, so I can put a lot of units in the water once I capture this city as well. Michiko didn't even bother to upgrade it because he wanted to save his stars, or no, he had farming, so he just didn't want to upgrade it, I guess. I go get a workshop because I don't really need this lighthouse. It doesn't do anything for me. And now I can go in, pressure here. Now ramming, because I want to do some good damage. I'm going to upgrade first. Nice order of operations. Slam down this juggernaut. And yeah, Michiko's got another one. Unfortunately, this juggernaut is dead. I sent it a little too close. So now Michiko with 2 very healthy juggernauts. Well, this one not as much. But I have some extra ships for support. But now another level 4 city, so potential for another giant. But I can siege with the veteran warrior out of nowhere. And now using 3 rammers to just chip away. And then Gate of Power setting up another giant by using another port, so then I have even more port access in this area. And I'm just threatening with these warriors, with everything that I have, just trying to attack as much as possible, just keep Michiko out of the water, because this is all he has. But now there's another giant. I go in here, though, and this might just prove to be too hard to defend. In fact, I can actually siege her with a 3 HP ram after clearing this giant. And after getting this giant here, which is going to definitely fight back against this juggernaut, I decide to send this one back to safety so it can heal. And with this giant here, and another giant back here, it's looking really good for me. Michiko unsieges. Now I siege with the giant. Block this in case he has construction, just to be really annoying. And Michiko resigns. I siege here. That's it. He only has 1 city producing income. There's no way he can deal with all this. And there's set number 1. Victory. I just need to win 1 more set, and I'm going to Sweden. But anything can happen. Round 2 is definitely going to be something. You guys have to wait and see. So hope you guys enjoyed. Like and sub. And have a good one.